Coach Salmons and I go to the same church together, and one Sunday he came up to me and he was just starting to tell me about this new job that he had taken as 8th grade head football coach here at North, and he was having some challenges with getting some kids some physicals. I said, I know a few doctors and I bet I know some that could help.
Brad sent an email, reached out to the primary care docs that are in Ankeny, and I had the opportunity in my schedule, so I came along with Brad to help do the physicals.
Literally within about 24 hours, we had a doctor here, we had people here to help, and before I knew it, I was in the nurse's office working with the Iowa Clinic and getting our students the physicals that they needed.
It was a fun opportunity for me to come and meet a couple of really terrific young men that just needed their athletic participation physical completed. Coach had shared in the original discussion with Brad, and he had shared with us that, you know, sometimes kids were coming to practice hungry, and occasionally the students hadn't eaten since lunch at school the day before. We were also made aware that hunger was part of the bigger issue here in the community.
The biggest challenge that I faced was not about football, it was about hunger. That was our biggest challenge.
We do have some students in our school who maybe are struggling with having enough food in the pantry when they go home. Our needs are a little more activity support after school. We need snacks for kids. We need physicals for kids. We need more adult role models and mentors. This is an amazing group of kids, and they deserve every bit that kids in some suburban school might get.
On behalf of the Iowa Clinic Foundation, we are honored and we are excited to tell you today that yes, you received a grant.
How exciting! Thank you! I had no idea. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is so exciting! Did you see what's on that check? That's nuts. We're ready to rise up, Iowa!
You shouldn't lose the opportunity to participate. You shouldn't lose the opportunity to participate because you can't afford cleats, because you can't pay fees if there are fees that are associated with your event. It's important for kids to have a sense of community, whether that is something that they find on the football field or the basketball court or in the music department. Whatever gives them a sense of community and belonging is really important. It helps kids to set higher goals for themselves. It helps them to believe in themselves and to believe that they can achieve.
It's about bridging the gaps in their lives that they might have. They don't have control over some of the things in their life with their families. They have families and people who love them very much, but they don't have a lot of control over what goes on at home. And so this will help bridge some of those gaps and help them to move forward. I know what it means to this school to have this, and what it means to come alongside of them. And that's what the Iowa Clinic and the Iowa Clinic Foundation has done, is now they've become an asset and a partner in what's happening here.
It certainly does help when we have partners that help us to even the playing field. And so we feel really blessed when we have partners like the Iowa Clinic.
One thing that I feel very fortunate about in working at the Iowa Clinic is the chance to be part of something bigger. You know, my contribution to this effort was really pretty small with doing physicals. I mean, and sure, that's a nice thing, but it's not a super big deal when you look at how can you change and impact lives, and how can you help people feel their true worth and help them to achieve their true potential. And that is a really beautiful thing at the Iowa Clinic. And I just feel really lucky to be a part of it.
What I'd like to say to the Iowa Clinic Foundation and the Iowa Clinic as a whole is thank you from the bottom of my heart. The generosity of many people who gave to the foundation, the generosity of the people who are leading the foundation it's overwhelming. But my heart goes out to them to say thank you, and that I really appreciate what they've done to help lift these young people up, to help them rise up in their lives.